Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first ever Live Live. I am so excited to be with you guys here today, and I just want to let you know, for those of you all who don't know what I'm doing, again, for those of you who are logging on now, my name is Olivia Fitchett, and I am a coach and speaker. And I am so excited to have you all on for the very first Live Live. It is going to be so much fun hanging out with you all every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So sorry for all of my West Coast friends that are still at work. Um, but it works for us over here. So I want you all to feel like that. Here's the feel of this thing. I want to create an environment where every Wednesday at 7, we can just kick back, grab a beer, grab a drink if you want to, and kick back and just be challenged and be ready to consider some different viewpoints, some different insights that I'm going to be bringing. It's just whatever's on my mind that week, whatever I'm going through personally, or something that I've come across in my work. And I'm seeing so many people I haven't seen this in such a long time start to log on. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. But first and foremost, I am a coach and speaker um, all about those of you who are going through a change or want to make a change in their life and they just feel stuck. If you feel stuck, whether it's with your life purpose, whether it's with a big career decision, no matter what that is, I am available for coaching. And so if that's you, before we jump in, I want you to go to oliviafitchett.com. This makes it more real. I don't know why I do this. oliviafitchett.com. I want you to go to the top right page and click free 30-minute call. And it's low commitment. It's nothing. I just want to have a relaxed conversation with you about what's going on and how we can partner together to move forward. I am so excited to jump into today. Letting you know too, this is just going to be 5 minutes. It's not going to take a ton of time. It is just took a little bit longer here at the beginning because I wanted to lay the ground rules. But now I want to take you back to a couple years ago. I was living in the capital. I was living in DC, and I'm coming home from work. It's a couple metro rides. It is a snowy day there, trudging through the snow. I finally make it to my townhouse where it's full of 12 other interns. So DC interns, Congress interns, White House interns, Senate interns. And of course I live on the third floor, the very top. So I'm coming in, it's covered in snow, walking up. Sorry, this is real life, so there's gonna be dogs barking. So walking up the stairs, finally get to my room. I'm just done with people. I'm done with the day. I'm so totally exhausted. Everybody in that house has really challenging internships. And so I walk in my room, close the door, and see my roommate. My roommate gives me a very familiar look. So familiar, I just saw it in my own reflection a couple seconds ago, okay? She's looking at me, and we both say to each other, nope. And that was it. And that was the start of something so beautiful in our relationship. We could just communicate with one word, and sometimes not even that word. Sometimes it's just a look. But do you ever get in that scenario where you're just done for the day? You are just spent. You are done with it. Do not come to me with anything. Do not ask me for anything. I love you, but nope. And I still use nope today. It's just a key word to let you know that I'm about to shut down. So, so I want to know right now in the comments, if you want to throw in something, what is your neon sign above your head that you wear that is saying, I am about to shut down, you need to leave me alone? I want to wait till I see a couple of them because I know they'll be good. So we all have our own personal nope. Mine's nope. I say it verbally and it's just, I'm done. I'm done, can't do this anymore, and if I try to work on anything, nothing good's gonna happen. So we all have something like this where it's just gonna go downhill after that. And what I want to talk about today, just for a couple seconds, is learning how to own it and control it. That's what I'm gonna call it. Owning it and controlling the nope, or the fit of rage that you have, or the bit of stress that you experience when you're about to fall apart, okay? And this can happen for so many different reasons. You've had a long day at work. You got you got in trouble with your boss. My mom says putting her head in her hands. Yes, just, oh my gosh, just this day needs to end. Penny Boyle, I just cannot. Mama needs a break. Yes, stop and sit down. It's definitely a sigh or a look. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for chiming in there. Yeah, we all have that sign. I'm about to break down. So, what happens when we break down, right? It might look a little different for some people, but normally it looks like low energy. It looks like maybe you get into an argument with your spouse, maybe you eat a lot, or my favorite, you sit on the couch with so many things to do and you just look at the TV and do nothing, right? Any other avoidance behavior people out there want to own it? Yes, okay. Yes, you sit there and you do nothing because there is so much to do. I know it so well, and we get stressed. This happened to me the other day. I just hired a business coach. And the good thing about the business coach is that I'm making so many cool moves in my business that I can't wait to share with you. The bad thing is I am having so much homework. So the other night I'm sitting at my desk, my boyfriend's up here getting ready to leave, and I just cannot. I am this far from nope, okay? And so I'm sitting there and nothing creative is happening. But this is a big point right there. You cannot expect yourself, if you don't take anything else away from this, take away this. If it is not fair for you to expect yourself to be productive with your energy and your time, or even any kind of creativity is not going to happen. It's unfair for you to expect creativity and productive work out of yourself when you are spent, when you have no energy, when you have no motivation, when you've had a bad day, when you are just done. Because you will sit there and look at the computer screen just like I did the other day and finally have tears well up in your eyes and just slam it, and then it came out. And then I said, nope. So let's own and control it. We have signs. We all have signs that tell us we're getting close to the nope or to whatever it is for you. And what would it be like if we were able to backtrack before it actually happened and say, okay, I'm feeling like I'm gonna freak out. I'm feeling, somebody I used to work with said, I'm about to come unhinged. And I love saying that. I love that. I love the way that sounds. I'm about to come unhinged. So what is that? When you're about to come unhinged, what would it look like? I really want to know. Let me know in the chat. What would it look like if you stopped yourself before you came unhinged and loved on yourself and did something for yourself? What would it look like? How would that change your work? How would it change your satisfaction in your job? How would it change your satisfaction in your marriage if you could just stop you right there and work it out or do something for yourself before you came unhinged, right? Because if we're not going to show up to any relationship, we're not going to show up to any job if we are spent, exhausted, and overworked. Creativity is not going to happen. Productivity is not going to happen. It's unfair for you to expect that of yourself. And you know what happens when you get in that cycle? What happens next? What happens is you start, if you're like me, you start self-deprecating. I can't believe I can't get this done. I can't believe I'm such a loser. How could I ever expect that I could actually make it? Blah, 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 blah. And then you're just in square one. So then we start the whole thing again. So let's learn to stop, check ourselves. Oh, yes, lots and lots and lots of chat. And if you're not watching this live, I want you to feel free and type in the comments. How would it look if we were able to take some self-control and go ahead and stop ourselves before we get unhinged and love on ourselves? Maybe you need to go take a bath. Maybe you need to go drive around. Maybe you need to go listen to your favorite music. I don't know. That's my thought this week. So if there's any takeaway, start listening to your body, those signs that tell you, I'm about to break down. I'm about to lose control. My spouse is about to get it from me. I am about to have it out on my children. I am about to have it out on my boss. What would it look like if we started to listen to our bodies, take a beat, love on yourself, and determine where your energy is going? Not just live at the effect of whatever's happening, but determine and decide where your energy is going. You choose. And so one thing I want to say at the end of every single video that I do is that I believe firmly that something good is going to happen to you and through you this week. And so with that, thank you all so much for joining me on this live. Again, it'll only be a couple minutes every single week just to challenge you. I'd love to know your thoughts and how you're processing this in the comments. Love y'all. Bye-bye.